So, welcome to the, new base. Yeah, I'm gonna have to deal with that, locust or the insect type at some point. Sooner rather than later, but no, well. I'm not like 5 people. So it shouldn't be too hard to get some bows up and running and, get that taken care of. So, let's see now. Who gets the bows? You may have a short bow. Who else is good at shooting? You may have the other short bow. And you two can go into the front of the line, like so. You may have a pillar. And that means, somebody's getting a knife. And that's you, Rodra. And right here gets the club by process of elimination. Right, so let's take stock of where we are. And oh my, we seem to be in quite the predicament. Well, we're gonna have to find our way out of this one. Or just survive here for like a year. And then just, go blasting off into space. Or something like that. Alright, so allow everything. And get it, everybody set up to do what they need to be doing. So let's see now. White is a builder. And we got 2 farmers, so that's great. And Nora here can be the researcher. Since that's what they're gonna be good at outside of shooting. And I think it's high time we get this video started, shall we? Alright, so that means I need to get all these trees chopped down and get a bit of a home base going. I might not just move into this home base, cause that sounds like a great big place. Yeah, I think that's what you're going to be doing. So let's make sure we get everything and claim it all. And then we can just make some walls. So walls go there. And they do not hopefully take down the structures that's already there that aren't in a way. Unless I need to go. I just hear Grand Steely. Hey! I'm a primitive tribe. I don't have a bad. Outside of a bad roll. Oh well, I guess I can just be happy with sleeping spots. Alright, so that's enough for them. Now, let's see now. Where do I have any steel? I'm gonna have to harvest it from the ruins, aren't I? And then go build a quarry, as I often do. Well, fiddlesticks. Oh well, it is what it is. And oh yeah, I need to make some recreational stuff like the soapstone ring. That can go in here. Send this game of herb board. What do I have in the way of research? Oh yeah, the simple research bench. Alright, so that can go there. And of course the quarry can go right here. Alright, so that's the recreational stuff taken care of. Where do I find the electricity? Well, let's get stone cutting up and running first. Yeah. Well, I can just start researching solar panels. And then where's the batteries? Cause I kinda need those to store the power. What else to research? Utility columns. And of course, the robotic stuff. Of course, I think I might want to start working my way down towards, getting some actually good guns for self-defense. I think that might be a gas operation. And mortars. And then the robot stuff. Like so. And of course all the way up to tier 2. Let's make the robotic stuff ahead of the actual robots, like so. And that's the research team. Well, we've been here long enough to warrant a name. Purple Meadow is the one that it gave us. So, you know what? Sure. Well, that's the stone cutting research completed. So, let's get a stone cutter's table up and running. And it can just go right here. And we can start making granite blocks. So, make any stone blocks. Do forever. And then just make it a 19 tile radius, so that should get the base. And yeah, no torches, just chunks. And oh yeah, let's get the stove set up properly. Do until you have, I want to say, 30. Who's the best at cooking? Oh, it's no do. Alright, I guess no do's the chef. Right, so all the wood in the walls have been replaced with granite, and yeah. I think it needs a column, or for that to be roofed over. Either one works for me. Well, the fence can't burn down if it's not built out of wood in the first place, so that'd be nice. And White has the first tantrum. RIP 750 wood. And yeah, test the season for food poisoning. Oh boy, Lodu and Rhoda both have gutworms. Which is thankfully not a doctor. On that note, I think I might need to start making some heal roots, since I think I can actually do that. Actually, yes, I can, because I brought 2 people that have above level 8, and you need level 8 for heal root in this game, so that's what I'm going to be doing. Is heal root farming. You know what, I think 7x7 should be good enough. So let's just do that instead. Which should mean a 9x9. Oh, that's a granite door, not a granite fence. Well, not gate, you silly goose. Well, that's on me. Rhoda has gone berserk. And you know what that means. All units, go report to this little tantrum we're having. Oh, you're the knife wielder. That's not gonna be fun. Right, so that takes care of you. Oh boy, another tantrum. Intense pain was the final straw. Right, somebody has to be the moral guide. So I'm gonna figure out who has the best social stat. Oh, none of these people are actually great at social. Except White, who is our builder. And not Delta, who is also called White. Yeah, I brought 2 Whites in the colony. Oh well, it is what it is. That's what the game gave me. So I can't really be too upset. So, ritual spot. And begin role change. And the other White. Right, I'm gonna make sure they're all up first. Well, I seem to have forgotten about the whole complex furniture thing, so we're gonna be chucking that on the list of things to research. And bring to the front before the robots. Yeah, let's research some actual chairs first before we actually research anything else. Because boy, we don't have a lot of stuff. And I guess that's the thing about starting with a tribal faction. You never have enough stuff. At least not enough to do the more modern things. Oh boy, our first raid! Well, I hope everybody's ready to fight. It's up to you, Rodria. You stay in the base. Somebody needs to be able to continue the colony. And it looks like just one person over there and another one over here. And that's about it. Club. Club. Alright. We can deal with this one pretty easily. Yeah. It's just melee users, so what's the issue? You know what? Let's just show off the first raid. Kind of funny how travelers have access to transport pods, but, not electricity. Oh! That raider is not our problem. The hive took care of it for us. Hot dog. So, yeah. I think we're just gonna let the insects have that one. And we dealt with that one pretty easily. Showing! Psychopath, Optimist, Misandrist, Socrates Doll. Funnily enough, there's only one, guy in the colony. Allegedly. Yep. Nora's the only guy in the colony. Have fun on your days, White. Right, I never actually set up anybody to do the crafting. I guess that's been, Rhoda's job. So, you know what? You get to do it, too. Load was drawn off on a side wander. Don't go near the hive, and then we won't have an issue. Looks like Galga and White had a bit of a social spat. Well, looks like our pet wolf has a, animal flu. Alright, who's the doctor? Oh, that was Galga. And now there's a psychic suit aimed at the women. I think that's the first one. And now we just have a pet Spormal. Who's the animal handler? Oh, that's, Lodu. Alright, so how much, talent do you actually need, Spormal? Too much for us. Oh well. Free lunch for us. Do forever. And yeah, Helene here is gonna be, just fine. Immunity, 71.4%. And the flu is at 56%. So not too bad from, Galga. Well, I think the first harvest of heal root is coming in, and replenishing our stock. And, looks like, Nora is going off on a food binge. Alright. Rhodia's turn for days, and Lodu is, off on a tantrum. RIP 291 rice. Hey, we have power now. So, let's see now. Wind turbine and no batteries. Woo! But hey, we can now make electric stoves and replace that old clunky peeled stove. As long as we have power. RIP 509 wood. Oh well, what is easy to get? No, I don't think I ever got around to declaring, who the moral guide is gonna be, so let's see now. That was, alright. White, who was our best at social. Everybody participates, except, Lodu, who is in a mental state. Right, that takes care of that. Right, so the Quarry's roofed over. And I see somebody destroyed the fence, so let's just rebuild it. And that's like nothing happened. And that's complex furniture research, so we can now make proper beds. And yeah, I guess this is gonna be our housing complex over here. Well, Nora went down to a social fight, so hopefully that's just temporary, which it should be. White's hiding in a room. And by her room, I mean everybody else's room, because they all share this barracks for right now. Right up until I get the beds all sorted out. Yeah, I feel like putting a proper floor into the barracks. Just so they have somewhere nice to stand. And it's not just dirt in some places and floor on others. Nora's gone catatonic. Kinda funny that a tree regrew in a spot where it's not supposed to be, and now I have to chop it down again. Oh boy, we've got individual housing for everybody now. We assign you there. Nora can have that one. Galda can have this one. Lodu can have this one. Rhodora can have that one, and White may have this one. That means there shouldn't be any spot zones, so Lodu. That's you, Nora. Well, that's the flooring taken care of in the production facility for right now. And all on with the cooking area and the eating area. Well, I think it's high time we put the beds in the last 4 remaining houses that we have. Just so they're filled and can sent to people when I get them. Cause I've got a feeling I'm gonna be just turning them into prisoner cells and converting the raiders that come our way. At least that's the plan anyways. And oh yeah, we need to finish up the solar panel research and the battery, and then get that up and running. Okay. Well, there goes our Husky. So much for keeping them around. And of course, Nora goes catatonic. Woo! R.I.P. our Husky. Forbid that. I think that Husky deserves a grave. Right by, the wood. Right, so the grave is built. Let's make sure only our Husky can, go in there. Husky! Right, you get the honor of, burying Helene. Yeah, poor Otto. Didn't even make it past day, 36. Well, that takes care of that. Emerald. Shaman. Psychically hypersensitive, annoying voice, delicate, melee 14. Kinda strange for a volley, considering, well, let's just say they don't do, too well in melee. From personal experience. And let's see, how wounded are you? Yep. I'm just gonna pretend you don't exist. Oh, I guess Nora was a researcher, so I guess Delta is gonna be taking over that job for right now. At least until Nora gets back up. You know, yeah, let's upgrade these stools into, well, chairs. Nora's back. So I guess Delta is now fired from the research job. She can go back to being to the Quarry. And that's the solar panel research completed. Alrighty. I guess we're moving up in the world. One has decided to hide in a room. And yeah, I guess it's time to get cracking on that power grid. So that's 6 solar panels and 2 wind turbines. And now there's a party on day 40. I guess it's to celebrate reaching day 40. And also being able to ditch the wall torch lamps. Well, there goes our heal root crop. And now I can actually store my power somewhere. That's just lovely. Let's build 4 batteries for right now. And oh yeah, I guess I should start working towards noble clothing. And bump that towards the front, so I can start making some money. Because I think I'm gonna need some money for the robots, because silver is money in this planet, apparently. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing. For money, again. And yep, no more fueled stove, so that's great. Light goes off on a tantrum. Let's see now, what are you targeting? Oh, random things in a room. Alright. R.I.P. her bad. Somebody has to go build her another one. And that's gonna be White, who is the one that destroyed her bad. Alright. Photos off on a sad wonder. You go work on your bed, just so you can have it again. Like so. And I can't believe I forgot to research air conditioning because, yeah, I don't normally play on tribals. Oh well. It is what it is, so that's just another thing to research now. Let's pop it towards, the front. And you think, right after utility columns, which is gonna be funny considering there's a frozen column that I could use for, cold air. I'd say my freezers. R.I.P. 7 berries. Oh boy, a mechanoid cluster. Well, I think I'm just gonna pretend it doesn't exist since it's one of those mechanoid clusters that I can just do that. At least, not until I've, gotten some marine armor up and running. And oh yeah, let's not build the, visible power conduit. That'd be a mistake. Oh well, at least it's easy to do. So let's just fix it. Like so. Well, there's some turtle pods around here, somewhere. I think those belong to the hive, since I don't want to mess with them. Hey, we got a replacement for the husky. It's a spore ball. And I think I need to lock it into, the area. Let's just lock it into our home base. Well, I guess we're researching smithing, machining, and gunsmithing after utility toms. You know, just so I have some way of actually, you know, defending myself from threats like the metanoids. Oh yeah, malnutrition. I'm gonna lose another pet. Hello, do. Are you serious? Well, so much for the spore ball. Well, Nora has 5 red mechanites, so that can't be fun. Blight's off on an insulting spree. Ooh, hey, turtle pods. And I think these might be another one of those unretrievable until I get the hives taken care of. Nora's off on a daze, have fun. Lodu's off on a food binge. Well, we have a method structure appearing, right next to our base. And it rains. Right, where did your, Bodo? Right, it was in that one. Well, you 4 are gonna be dealing with this batch of idiots. Well, one of the raiders is down. And they're beginning the assault. Luckily, I remembered to build these out of, stone and not wood. So they can have fun with that. Alright, you need to go that way. Actually, White. Prepare for melee attacks. And get him off of, Lodu's back. Alright, so that one's dead and they're fleeing now. How you doing, White? Oh, just a bruise. Good. Also, White, while you're here, go destroy that method structure, please. Well, I'm gonna just assume that these people are gonna be eaten by the hives. So far. If that changes, well... Actually, you 3, get back here and go help White destroy that method structure. That is actually a spormal barrow. Well, burrow, whatever. Alright, so they're beginning their assault, and so far they have not been eaten by the... hives, as I so wished. Well, that stings for us. Now we're gonna have to fight him. Let's see now. Oh hey, just a bunch of, clubs and knives. So we can just, run around like chickens with their head cut off. And just deal with them that way. As for you, go beat the crap out of Nitos and stop him from setting our generators on fire. Because I completely forgot about that. Right, so another one's dead. Alrighty then, they're fleeing. Good. And we can even take a prisoner home with us. Just a question. Where are they fleeing to? I know, seriously, where are they fleeing to? Are they just gonna, fall off a cliff? Extinguish that fire, Rhodia. Alright, you lot. Go help, Rhoda. As for you, White, go capture Quarry. Ironwood, Slowpoke, Pessimist, Shooting 7, Melee 4, and those are the only 2, double passions. Construction 4, Mining 4, and Cooking are the single passions. So, hippity hoppity yoink. Right, I think you might want to leave, Rhodia. Or at least, hope and pray a backup shows up. And I think it's gonna be Nora. It ends up saving you. Headshot. That's what I like to see. Alright, you go home. Alright, death in 4 hours. Ninja is no longer a threat. Oh, what? YouTuber. Well, that's what happens to, murderous rages. Rest you. Gala. Go, tend to Rhoda. Like so. And oh yeah, before I forget, no drugs. And herbal medicine for everybody. I said for everybody. Of at least 3. Well, I can now do my, freezer, so that's great. No, yeah, before I forget, let's make some recurve boats for everybody. 10, please. Oh yeah, our prisoner friend, Crider. Convert! Sadly, our prisoner friend died. Lodo's off on a sad wander. Oh boy, it's gonna be one of these raids. So yeah, we just took care of that raid pretty easily. And I need 2 beds. Fortunately, I seem to have that some in reserve. So yeah. Excuse me, I think somebody forgot to pick up a machine pistol. Was that you, White? Yeah, I think you did the machine pistol, White. And also, let's, grab another shaft. Or maybe not that one. No, faculty doll. Well, that's, EMP grenades. I guess, Marjot here would be a good one. So, yoink! As for our prisoner friend here, convert! And yes, I've got people set up to do, wardening. 2 of them. Well, our primary doctor is downed. That's not good. Well, I think I might have just saved, Jonathan's life. It was so close, and the prisoner died. Again. I seem to have a, 0-2 track record for the prisoners. Oh well. And hey, there's smithing completed. Oh boy, malaria for Lodu, and Rhoda is hiding in a room. Poor Moon, innocent prisoner died. I need to stop taking prisoners in. Oh boy, food binge for, Lodu. In the middle of, malaria, I see. Yeah, the malaria is gonna be real hairy for Lodu. Or maybe the immunity is advancing faster than the disease. Yeah, I think that's the case. Oh yeah, Lodu's our chef. Mine can also do that. As can, Rhoda. You may also be the chef. Yeah, that's gonna be real hairy. And developed immunity! Hooray! And that's machining research completed. So yeah, some metanoids decided to pay us a visit and try and raid us. Except one of the groups already died to the hive. So yeah, I guess I'm seeing more of a benefit of keeping the hive around than actually doing anything to stop him from expanding. Oh, they're already here. All right. You, don't head out that way. Well, our doctor went down. Not good. Alright, Dalda. Go tend to yourself. Also, I could have sworn there was another, machine pistol. Somewhere. Oh, I only gave it to you as, pickup item. Not as a proper equip. Well, that's on me. Oh, it's bio-charted. Well, so much for that machine pistol. Alright, so that's the Scyther's taken care of. Right, low do. Go tend to, Delta. Thankfully, you already have, herbal medicine on you. And Delta's sick. You know what, sure. Let's see where this goes. Ooh, 5.8%, never mind. You don't get to self-tend anymore. What? I think this might be a pre-health moment. Are you kidding me? Really? Alright, where is the stupid metronome cluster, and is it something we can ignore? Oh, it's a climate adjuster. Well, we're gonna have to ignore it for right now. Mostly because Delta here decided to, not cooperate with me on the health thing. Well, this is gonna come down to the wire. And hey, the pre-health did the trick. No, yeah, I guess we've researched air conditioning, so we can now do that. So let's get some heaters in at the very least. Like so. And some vents in between the rooms. Well, we have another pet spore mole, again. I just seem to be cursed in regards to pets this playthrough. That's gunsmithing completed. Oh boy, solar flare. Well, that's a volcanic winter. Oh, what fun it is to deal with that again. Who knows, maybe the climate adjuster and the volcanic winter will cancel each other out. Ooh, hey, turtle pods. 33 herbal medicine. Yoink! Oh boy, another mythic structure has appeared. Harpeedle nest. Oh boy, muscle parasites. And it is solely for Nora, who is our archer. Oh boy, our main builder is catatonic. That's not a good thing. Right, so what we need to do is wait for White to wake up because she's our builder. And line up the rest of the rooms so they can all have light if we get any prisoners. If I decide to keep them, that is. And we also need some natural defenses in this colony. Yeah. I want to go back to having a full wall around this colony. It's going to be difficult considering there's going to be a big chunk of space right there that people can fall down. Oh well, it is what it is. And oh yeah, we need to start making our own weapons. So, bolt actions, basically. Or maybe revolvers. You know what, screw it. We're doing revolvers. All the way. Also, can somebody go haul in that short bow? It's deteriorating. Alright, who's the tractor? Oh, and that's you, Rhoda. And first revolver goes to Galda. Oh boy, it's snowing. Anyways, let's start growing some cotton. Well, I hope they have fun dealing with the Metroids, because I think they're gonna wake them up. The Raiders, I mean. And yep, everybody has a revolver, or a machine pistol. So that's great. What are we even dealing with? So, Steel Blessed Halberd, Steel Club, and an Etwa. In other words, we can deal with this, right? We totally can. If nobody has a mental breakdown, that is. Right, so that takes care of the raiders. So they all died. Except one of them. Now they all died. And the only injury was Nora, who got a bruise from the club handle, so not too bad. Of course, I may have declared victory too soon. And yeah, it's just one person left. Okay, there was another batch. Not good. Alright, now they're fleeing. Now I can declare victory. Who's the doctor? Oh, that's you, Lodru. So, stabilize, Nora. And then rescue. Are you kidding me? Have you gotten the memo that you're supposed to be fleeing right now? Oh dear. Yeah, this is some of the funny behavior that ensues, when there's, no way off the tile. Alright. I guess we are doing this. Alright, so one of them is... Well, they're all down now. Somebody has to go finish them off. Or, how good are you, Red? Butcher! 29! Pathfinder Brawler Grady. I don't like the Grady one. Alright. That takes care of that now. Well, Nora's back, and promptly going off on a smoking bench. Lovely. And Nora went down. Hey, our builder's back. Well, our primary one. So hopefully we should have, heating for everybody now. And yeah, we do. Larry P. Spormo 1. Malnutrition. Got him. So, I guess that's the, what, third pet? Oh dear, this is gonna be the run that has all the pets, well, passing to say the least. And then the women have a sighted suit to look forward to, so that's nice for them. Oh hey, there's two Metanoid clusters over here. Well, I'm gonna pretend they don't exist. Oh boy, another Spormo to, join the colony. Well, I don't think that's gonna be sticking around for very long. And I can do some funny orbital trading shenanigans and hopefully take out those, Metanoid clusters. With a single volley of, cannon fire. By that I mean, mortar fire. Oh well. So, let's see now. All-mounted orbital trade beacon. All-mounted comms console over here. What? Really? Well, I guess it's time to go sally out and save Blight. You stay in there. Since you don't have a weapon. Alright, so that's, taken care of. Mostly by what? Death in 10 hours. That's not good. Alright. Back to whatever you're doing. Except, my doctor, you need to be on call. And hopefully beat White to a room. Right. Yes, this is why I gave everybody herbal medicine. White's having a bit of a crisis of belief. Serious pain was the final straw. That was your own darn fault, White. You know what? I think that Spormo can find a better life elsewhere, so... we're selling it. Well, that's Tom Plant's clothing completed, so I can now make my own actual proper clothes. And yeah, I'm thinking of just making some... plate armor. Out of plasteel. If I can find it. Is that in another research that I haven't done? Oh dear. Yep, that's in another research I haven't done. So let's see now. Let's just bump that to the front of the queue so we at least have some way of protecting ourselves from the mechanoids. Because boy, are they gonna rip us apart. It would also help if we could actually make some standard issue clothes. So t-shirt and pants. And let's get this set up. To like, not yet, because I need at least some way of replenishing our clothes. So do until you have, I want to say, 5. Of at least 70% quality. Of each. Not that way. The other way. Well, everybody has a proper t-shirt now. Pants are another issue. Well, that's plate armor researched. And now let's make some. Make plate armor. Bulwark mask. Let's see now. Let's see if you make it out of plasteel, if it does anything. 45% armor for the sharp, 22% for the blunt, and 26% for the heat. Alright, what do you get out of obsidian? Oh, not as good. Not horn? Nope. Plasteel is literally our best bet. And it's not even close. Alright, how about plate armor? Yep. Plate armor, sharp, 102% for the defense, 49.5% for the blunt, and 58.5% for the heat. We're making plate armor out of plasteel for our colonists. No. And no, it's just plasteel that you're allowed to use. Nothing else. No Terraria wood and armor shenanigans for everyone, please. Lights off on the days. Ooh, hey, a combat supplier. Let's go sell off all the bows that we don't need anymore, that we have a suspicious amount of. And I think we're keeping the EMP grenades, because I think they might actually be useful. Do you have any good armor that we can buy off of you? Lotus armor? 4 grand! 4.5 at that. So that's too much, even if we sold them all of our gold. Which I do not want to do just yet. Monosword, that's 3 grand, aka too much. Zeus hammer, also 3 grand. Same price, too. And let's just ditch the bio-coated machine pistol that we can't even use. And that's blowback operation completed. Apparently I had built some power conduits and we just had this event. You don't get those if you build them hidden. At least I don't think so. Rhoda has her first plate armor. And it is good quality. Oh my, that's a lot. Well, we also need to make some helmets. But I think that's gonna be somebody else's job. Bulwark mask, 35. Alright, so that covers the head. Alright, let's see, I got a plasteel. Right, that was the best one. And I don't have enough components because, yeah. Well, here comes the mat time to ruin our day. And straight into the other mat time. I wonder if they're gonna fight. Nope. Oh, it's the Militors, so I basically can't ignore them. Yeah, Rhoda's gonna be dealing with this batch of Militors by herself. One's dead. And the only injury so far is a bruise. 2's dead. And here they come. And this is partially why I wanted a hallway of traps. Oh well. It is what it is. Okay, let's just keep their aggro focused on Rhoda here. Well, some militors are fighting to hide for us. Everybody else is trying to fight these colonists and try and stay out of the military's path. Alright, we dealt with that big group. Are they seriously shooting my what are they shooting? Am I shooting something? Yep, I guess we're shooting something. Well, the motors took out the hive. Alright, time to go take out the militors ourselves since the hive failed in that regard. And I have to fight them myself. How tragic. Oh well. They did their job as far as the hive is concerned. Alright, that takes care of that. And of course, if solar flare comes in to ruin my plans of making plate armor for everybody. Oh boy, another spore mole. Looks like Nora has the other plasteel plate armor. So yeah, things are looking up for us now that we actually have some armor going. Yeah, plate armor might just be just a tad OP when you use plasteel. Oh well, I'm not complaining though. I guess that's how the game's supposed to be played. Since plate armor isn't from a mod, it's vanilla. Editha, best stat crafting still level 12. Yoink! Where? Where is my new colonist, game? Well, in other news, we finished off gas operation research, so that's heavy SMGs, chain shotguns, LMGs, my favorites. And since we passed the day 100 mark, we can now start loading them up with well, weapons, which would be rather lovely for dealing with metanoids. Well, the metanoids are coming our way. White's not a team player. Alright, time to deal with the metanoids. Alright, so that's one down. Actually, you two, since you're kind of soft, go all the way over there. And you did the exact thing that I didn't want you to do, Blaster. Then shoot up Delta. Alrighty then. You two, head down there and go kill that stupid blaster. Alright, Delta. Oh dude, don't stabilize, Delta. And just engage the blaster at melee. Alright, how much damage are we talking? Oh, not too much. Well, White's decided to finally join, but it's kind of late for her. Rhoda went down. Nora's still in the fight. White, get out there and go help Nora with that metanoid. Lucky it should just be bruises. Yeah, no immediate danger. And that's the plate armor at work. And of course, Rhoda's revolver is doing the fun thing of shooting the enemy while they're crawling away, and that takes care of that. Alrighty then. Somebody haul in that revolver, and the herbal medicine. And the plate armor is doing its job. Well, you know that huge forest fire that was burning away, to our colony? Well, Mercy Rain finally kicked in. And by Mercy Rain, I mean hard snow. So yeah, that's not our problem anymore. Well, Nora's gone off on a course session. Let's just see who it is. And it's Marjan, who is not even one of our colonists, because none of them are dead. They're just a raider. Somebody go haul that in. Delta's turn for a mental break. And hey, our first harvest of cotton is coming in, and it's coming in hot. What is catatonic again? Oh well, at least she did it in a room. Well, the Spormal has the flu, and malaria hit the colony, and it's their crafter, not good. Alright, clean and then... did somebody already get to her? Yep. The really stinky part about this is that Blight is catatonic and she's the one with the, pre-child. Oh dear. Well, I found a book on social that will give us 250 XP an hour. That's of late. 269 silver. Yoink! Well, let's just say I'm buying some glitter world medicine. Mostly because Rhoda here has the malaria and I don't want her to well, cut the budget because of it. Yeah, Rhoda is gonna be fine. Mostly thanks to that glitter world medicine that we purchased. Well, mine's backed up. How do I know that? She's throwing a tantrum. Pessimist was the final straw. I literally can't help you with that one, White. Also, you realize you're gonna have to fix that, right? So yeah, one has the third plasteel plate armor. Lode was off on a food binge. Looks like Lodu and Nora had a bit of a social fight. And I think, yeah. Nora might have been fine. In fact, they're both fine. Lights on corpse succession. Again. Lodu has a fourth plasteel plate armor. Excellent quality. She's gonna be right nightmare, isn't she? And another corpse session. This time it's Nora. And it's again Marjan. Well, that's the mortar research completed, so that's right. Everybody has plate armor now. And yeah, I think I might be making everybody plasteel simple helmets for armor. Do until you have 5. Cure all. Plasteel only. And that's noble clothing researched. Lights off on another corpse session. Let's see what it is. And a defoliator ship. Lovely. Alright, where is it? 3 tortures. 3 pikemen, and 2 lancers, and of course the obligatory scythers. And yep, it's Marjot again. And that's the Neolithic storage finished up. Alright, so everybody has their simple helmets on. And well, that's medieval storage researched. And that's the robotics fundamentals researched. RP 751. Pessimist was a reason for why it's tantrum this time. And that's the tier 1 robotics research completed. Well, I think I'm gonna be buying my first Omnibot. Like so. And it can just go in there. Hey, we have something other than another Spormal pet, a Harpydoll pet. Well, those who can live in the home area and make sure the Harpydoll has a bed, even if it's nothing more than a designated place to sleep, like an animal sleeping spot. And as a tier 2 robotics researched, completed. Alright, so we've also finally built the granite small altar for the true platform, so that's great. And I brought that up and running now. We don't need that one anymore. Rituals, let's just do them all. And hopefully we get some good polls as far as colonists goes, and if they actually show up. And hey, we had an unforgettable troop there, so that's great for everybody's mood. Well, the Metronoids are up. I guess we don't have a choice in confronting the enemy. Right, why? Alright, hopefully the Omnibot can distract him long enough for our soldiers to get there. And yep, that plan worked. And just to start shooting at the Metronoids, so you may go to bed. Now that the soldiers are here. One just touched the bucket. And the other one did too. And they shot out my defense stays. Lovely! You know, I think I'm gonna have to deal with that defoliator ship at some point, because it's now polluting the ground, and that's no bueno. So, time to test out how good the armor is, and make sure everybody is there. Yep, they're up. Just keep moving, just keep moving. Apparently not that great. So yeah, I took out a Scorcher, 2 of them, and 2 Scythers, and I think I'm gonna have to call it there, at least until my colonist can be patched up again. Well, yeah, we still need to take out the Metronoids, but maybe after I've recovered from the beatdown. Alright, where's the, alright, tending to the villagers, I see. So, Nora was the only one who took any, actual bleeding damage, so that's good. Oh hey, a Wanderer wants to join. Let's see if the Wanderer actually shows up this time around, because the last time I did this, well, they didn't show up. Heard her name Shorty. Basic, best stats, social still level 8. And where's my colonist? No, seriously, where's my colonist? Oh dear. Yeah, this is one of the issues with living on a floating island. You can only really grow your population by recruiting from raids. Anyways, everybody's fully healed. And I think it's high time to take another crack at the Metronoids. And we're just gonna come in and hide behind the ruins. Or something like that. And Nora takes another shot to the let's femur it again. Lovely. And of course I'm using the EMP grenade, so that should help. And it completely missed. Alright, so one's dead. And the last one remaining. Alrighty then. That takes care of that. White. I'm gonna need you to go beat the crap out of that, defoliator ship before it pollutes any more ground. Anybody else? Go haul in the metanoid corpses. And let's see now. Who else can I recruit for? Oh. You're the only one then with bleeding damage this time around, Rhoda. Along with Lodu. Somehow, Nora escapes the bleeding damage this time around. So I think I might just have them join White in destroying the defoliator ship. Like so. And hey, there's our first advanced opponent. That needs to be hauled in urgently. Oh boy, Lodu's sick. Really? A siege? Oh dear. Still like that, Rhoda. Alright, where's the siege? And what did they come in with? Oh! I can outrage them with my, bolt actions. Well, we're gonna confront the additional threats. Alright, so they're fleeing. The real problem is where? This is gonna be one of those I have to hunt them all down, don't I? Oh dear. Yeah, this is gonna be one of those, sieges. Fortress 11 and the floating islands. Right, so that's all enemies dead. Everybody else, go yoink all the medicine and survival meals, and also the components. Those all deserve to be yoinked. Lights off on a corpse session. Have fun. Since I don't think any of my colonists are gonna be affected. Well, previous colonists, that is. Alright, it's Marjot again. Go figure. And yeah, we came out of that siege pretty well. And hey, we can even have some free reinforced barrels on this siege. Prioritize hauling, and also grab this one too. Like so. Well, some Spormals decided they wanted to win a Darwin Award. And now they want revenge for the fight that they themselves picked. Yeah, at this point I'd say prepare to confront the Spormals and finally deal with them. Type of day. Yeah, those double chain shotguns that I gave, I wanna say, Georgia. Yeah, they're working. Nope, she's the heavy SMG. I must be mistaken. There is no double shotguns. Oh well, time to destroy that Spormal nest. Right after I deal with this one. Well, that settles that. Alright. You know what to do. Cut the nest to pieces. And make sure they stop attacking my colonists. Like so. Alright. All of you are dismissed. Let's grab the loot. And Spormal 1 went back to the wild. Lovely, I guess, our handler wasn't doing their job, mostly because they were busy researching, so you don't do handling anymore, Lodu. That's on you, Rhoda, when you're not doing crafting. Oh, Spormal 1, YouTuber. You really wanted that Darwin Award, didn't you? And in the middle of all those colonists, too. Well, R.I.P. Spormal 1. Right, I think the White might need some help. Except I haven't gotten that far down the touch tree yet. So let's just chuck royal clothing at the end, and some devil strand so I can add some extra armor underneath my armor for some double armor. Because apparently devil strand is pretty good at being armor. Biofuel refining so I can make temp fuel for my mortar shells. Sterile materials for the hospital. And let's see now. I'd use some geothermal power, but I don't think I have any geothermal geysers on this floating island, because why would that be a thing on a floating island? There's no real volcanic activity to take advantage of. Well, looks like our pet harp beetle is dealing with the flu. Looks like we've had some cardopods fall from the sky. Moss meteor drought, 25. Yoink! You know, I should have enough firepower to just deal with that meteoroid cluster if I come in from behind it. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Both of them. Because screw them for messing with my climate. Alright, one inferno cannon, and it's Nora again. Why is it always Nora? Yeah, perhaps I have to pay respects for Nora. Well, that's that inferno cannon. Take out that charge turret. Right, so that takes care of that. And last but certainly not least, let's take out that whatever it's called, climate adjuster. Alright, so that problem is dealt with. Now I just have to deal with the turrets. Right, so that takes out that meteoroid cluster. Can we take out this meteoroid cluster? Yes, we can. Right, all threats dealt with down here. And let's just claim the components as ours. So yeah, I guess the plasteel plate armor is working a treat. Hello, do. As for the injury report, bruise for Dowda. Bruise for Lodu's left arm along with a burn, and a bruise for the left leg, mini slugger. Burn inferno cannon for the torso, and left arm has a burn for Rhoda. One got away with that one unscathed. And Nora, burn inferno cannon, torso, right arm, burn. And basically no real damage. Well, that's a cleaner bot researched. Oh boy, another meteoroid cluster. Auto charge, auto mortar, bunch of Meltors. I think we can just deal with this one. And oh hey, a Scyther. And a centipede gunner. Alright, we're just running yellow this one. I think we should be able to get away with it. Now that we actually have some extra firepower thanks to that siege. Grab that auto pistol. And yep, even more firepower. Alrighty then. Well, Scythers won't open up. And promptly got shot to death. As they deserve. At least in rimworld. The other kind of Scyther is, debatable. So yeah, I think that's meteoroid cluster cleared out. Now let's hope we can get a reinforced barrel. Right. I still have this one to worry about, this med birther. Oh well, shouldn't be much of an issue. Take it out. And yeah, I was able to yellow it. Somebody haul that one in. Alright, White, that's gonna be you. And somebody go haul in the components and all the Scythers. And the centipede blaster and the Meltors. And yeah, the components too. Okay, really? A Meltor got past? Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to deal with that one myself. Stop shooting our harp beetle, you doofus. It's trying to kill the harp beetle. I can't believe it. Well, If it's started to be distracted by that, deactivate the Omnibot. Oh, there's 2 of them. Well, kind of forgot those. Right, save the Omnibot. Right, I think it's, victory time. For realsies. And that's the holler, research completed. Looks like, Rhoda here, decided to get too close to the harp-beetle nest. And, yeah. Well, I didn't say one in Darwin Award. Well, we can now make our own crafters. White went off on an insulting spree. Reason, unsightly environment. And somehow there wasn't a social fight involved. R.I.P. our electronics. Lud was off on an alcohol binge, and White can expect some help soon with the building. And of course, Rhoda goes berserk. On to day 146. Oh, Lutz Lake has been destroyed. So I just need some prosthetics. Where would those be in this list? Yeah, on the way over there. Well, I guess we're doing this. Looks like, our pet harp-beetle has the flu again. And yeah, let's see if I can actually start recruiting people at the hotel. Since that's a thing I can do. I think that should be big enough. And let's just make all the doors granite, because why not? Right! We're gonna try this one again, and see if we can get another person. Survey says no! I think there might be a bug with the floating islands. Or maybe that's, working as intended. Also, some cardopods have been detected. It is formaldehyde. 75 of it. Yoink! And as prosthetics researched. Now we just have to make a new leg. Well, somebody has the flu. Joda and Lodu. Well, I'm just gonna accept, the wonder joining. Best at melee skill level 12. Sure would be nice if the person would show up, but no! I think we're up too high for that. Well, Lodu's developed immunity, and Joda, on her way there. And that's the ER bot finished. Well, I think we had the first Builder 2 bot, so that's great. And that's the kitchen robots finished up, as far as research goes. And now, I have a fully armed and functional cleaner bot too. Right, the last leg. Who's the best at doctor? Oh, it's Lodu. Yeah, we really don't have any good doctors, do we? Oh well. It is what it is. And I think I brought enough medicine for this towards White. Delta. Let's install that left leg. And it's WA helper bot. Like so. So hopefully it should be a success. And White's off on his sad wonder. But I really want to know how this'll help Delta. And it worked! Hooray! And a mythic structure appears. Boo! Alright, where is it? Oh, right next to the mother one. So I think this should be a harp-beetle nest. Yep. Harp-beetle nest. Sporble barrel. And yeah. This is just a main quagmire location. And now I can actually make my double strand shirts and pants. Looks like our pet harpeetle has a flu again. Well, it's another defoliator ship, but all they have is scythers. Well, time to yellow it. And make sure that's turned on. Alright, what happened? No, seriously, what the heck happened to you, Rhoda? Okay. Rescue and rescue. Well, our first plate armor has been lost, and it was Rhoda's. By lost, I mean went below the threshold. Lights off on a insulting spree. Right, let's try this one again. Hopefully there's no random friendly fire incident this time around, because that was just nonsense. Alright. Well, the scythers are up. Right, so that's all the scythers defeated. So let's blow up this defoliator ship and go home. Right, so that's that taken care of. Unforbid the scythers. And unforbid those as well. Guess who has the flu again? It's the harpeetle. Harpeetle 1 to be exact. And I guess harpeetle 1 is now wild again because, yeah. That's the thing. And, flu's not gone. Oh well. Right, let's see if we research the transport pod, then the people should show up. At least that's the logic there. Oh, harpeetle 1, you really wanted that Darwin Award. And Yoda's gonna be assisting Lodu. Yep. Congratulations on your Darwin Award, harpeetle 1. Well, I can automate the defenses now, at range anyways. Right, I know the colonist probably isn't gonna be showing up, so let's attempt grub anyways. Best at, my name's still level 11, I'd love to have him. But they never show up. Lights off on a insulting spree, and that's a transport pod. I wonder if the colonists will start showing up now that I have that researched. We have another harpeetle pet. Oh boy, our harpeetle decided to be an idiot. I see. Yeah, I need to take out these pests. At this point, they're a nuisance to the colony. Oh boy, a metroid cluster. Let's see, what are we dealing with? Really? 2 centipede blasters and a centipede burner? And of course the turrets? That's it? Oh well, I guess we can take this out by ourselves. Let's wait for Lodu to come back though. And of course there's poison. Lovely! Woo! Alright, I guess this metroid cluster wants to be an issue, so let's stop it from taking pot shots at us, cause yeah, it's about time. And also there's turtle pods over here. Cycling leaves. Alright, Alright, so first blood goes to the metroids. Let's get you a bit closer. Are you gonna go boom? Yep, you're gonna go boom. Right, so that takes out, you. Right, time for you lot to leave. And let's go poke the metroids, cause why not? I feel, like living on the edge. Especially since there's a toxic buildup going on. And that's no bueno. Oh, they're up. Alright, Scyther, you goober. Time for you to die. On with all the apartment. Alright, one centipede blaster at a time, please. Alright, who's the most heavily injured? Oh, it's you. Death in 13. And downed. Alright, this is a gun parachute. Rhoda, don't rescue Y. And yeah, I think I might need some ER bots. Just to help out. And of course, Delta does berserk. Because why not? When most of the colony is downed, why not just take the opportunity to go backstab it? You goober. You absolute goober. Right, rescue. You idiot! I am trying to rescue you. Right, so the ER bot has been successfully built and manufactured. I mean, yeah, I guess I'm just waiting on people to heal up. Rhoda has got off on a tangent, ravenously hungry. Well, I went off on a murderous rage. So Lodra and White are both downed. Alright, how badly injured are you? Oh, not too bad. Hello, do. Also, our Harp Beetle has the plague! Give it up for the Harp Beetle 1! Alright, I think I have to take out the Metrodine cluster. If only it would stop shooting at Delta. Yeah, let's make sure to group up all the colonists first. Or Loader to go down. Alright, so that's all the turrets dealt with. Alright, spread out and attack the taunted spearer. It has to be done. And as you hear that, Delta goes off on a course session. Have fun, Delta. Alright. Time to haul in the Metroid courses, because that's loot. That we won fair and square. And it's Marjot again. Give it up for Marjot. You goober. You idiot. You absolute idiot. Oh dear. Yeah, this is gonna happen at some point. Can they just leave the colonists alone? I think they are just gonna leave them alone. Good. Death in 12th. Somebody needs to fetch, what? Alright, Lodu. Did I not give you, medicine? I thought I gave everybody medicine. Oh, you just don't have any on you. I said rescue Y. Oh, that's, Rhoda's. Right, you have medicine. Go tend to Y. Right, Nora is tending to Y. And, yeah, that's the hive taken care of. He said, not knowing there was a meta spider actually attacking the colony, who just gets the budget, thanks to Delta. Right, so I just gonna make the trip back, death in 18. And now we can just come in and haul everything in. Right, so we brought actual meals again, thanks to the kitchen bot too. You know what? I've been meaning to draw my colony out. Welcome aboard, Victor. Child. Hi, mate. Well, that explains the social stat. Oh boy, gutworms. White and Delta both have gutworms. Rhoda. Let's just see if the Draconic Goods Trader would have any medicine. Yes, they do. 29 silver a pop. That was almost $1,000. It's gonna be worth it, though. And it looks like we're getting straight to work on converting Victor. And that was pretty effective. They were at 67%, now they're at 25% certainty. And we just fired off a successful conversion. Also, Victor's up and awake, so that's great. Problem is that I'm just not set up for child at all. Well, you can do some entertaining, and let's see now. What else to do? Oh yeah, made some kid clothes. You know, for Victor. Was the only one that's gonna be having it, which I guess made sense. And oh yeah, kind of forgot about the Devil Strand. Well, older ones joined. Thames, best at animals, still level 13. Discharged soldier. Where's my colonist? I mean, seriously, you should be able to get those people coming in after you research transfer pods at the very least. I'm gonna have to research shuttles, aren't I? Oh well. It is what it is. Or is that just not a thing? Yeah. This is one of the glaring issues with this mod that I'm using for the floating island. Is, yeah. Only way to get more colonists is by raids. It seems like. And also the occasional transport pod crash if you manage to get them to your base in time. And of course the shuttle requires a wall-mounted multi-analyzer. Luckily we're already researching that. 66.6%. Wanna bet this wanderer isn't actually going to show up? Social, still level 20. At this point the game is mocking me. And lo and behold, no colonist. Alright, so Nora finally cranked out the real sculpture, so into the temple it goes. Oh boy, a raid! And they decided to be extra annoying by dropping in right on top of me. And straight into the kitchen where Victor used to be. Alright, well, fiddlesticks. There goes both of our emergency bots. Not good. Alrighty, now they're fleeing. The real question is, where are they fleeing to? Chain shotgun, you may have that one as a main weapon. Dota? What the heck? Rescue, Nora. And there goes a one of the high-tech research branches. Oh well, at least you have one. Alright, Rhoda. Actually, go repair the Omnibot. And by Omnibot, I mean the Tractorbot. And finish off the soon-to-be hostiles. And by hostiles, I mean the hostiles I already defeated. Repair and repair. Right, Nora, where are you? Ah, any room. And lo and behold, the plasteel armor meta seems to be real. And of course, I need somewhere to dump all these corpses, so... Here all. Corpses. Human. And no colonists. Alright, time to haul them out. You know, I got a dining chair that's not the same style as the other one, so yeah. These are the standard dining chairs. This is one of the art styles that I have access to. Thanks to the whole religion thing. Nutrient path. And yeah. It's Buddhist origin. So yeah. Style category Buddhist. Style category Totemit. Alright. On that note, everybody is now fully healed. Oh hey, we have officially hit the bed 200 day. Alright, cleaner bot tier 2. Go get yourself patched up. And Nodrus decided to hide in their room. Just that time, none of well, that's multi-analyzer research completed, and now they're finally built. Oh boy, a cold snap. And I see I need to increase the battery capacity of our base. Maybe I should put it in a storage room since that would make sense. Or just find other places to store the power. You know what, let's just do it like this. Screw it. Also, the power issues reminds me to do something. It's called research advanced nuclear power plants, please, along with advanced solar power and advanced wind turbine. Just so I can get those up and running. You know what, Stuart, let's also research robotics all the way. And marine armor, because we always need more armor. Because, yeah, I think the plasteel plate armor should hold us over until then, though. Especially if you mix in some Devil Strand. Sadly, for some reason, I cannot grow Devil Strand because of the cold snap. Or something like that. Out of temperature growth range. Yep. Well, I think it's time to wall in the power grid. And Nora's decided to hide in his room, have fun. Blight here has said crafting level 8, so yeah, I guess having her make all those formal vests was a good idea. Speaking of which, I wonder if I can just sell them off. Cause yeah, that's what we're doing for money. And sell out about 200 OMG. And the harp beetle feathers, and the dragon's blood, and a yayo. And the smoky joints, cause yeah, that's gonna come back to haunt us. I mean, having them. I think that should take care of that. And let's finally replace that ugly cooler with a wall cooler. Oh boy, a Metroid cluster. Well, fiddlesticks, I hope I have enough EMP launchers for some shenanigans. Alright, who needs some more weapons? You're fully kitted out. Odu? So are you, Rhoda. What, you may have that heavy SMG. That I know is in there somewhere. Yep. Yeah, I think that should tidy over for right now. I really need to start making my own weapons. In vast quantities. Victor has officially becoming an adult. And speaking of Victor, let's make them passionate about crafting. And aesthetic. Because that's the one where they don't care about these beauty of the room they're in. Which is nice. Hello, dude. Alright, I don't think the hotel thing is working out for us, so Nora. Rescue Minnie, please. Alright, so, Minnie should be fine. Hopefully we can recruit her. Lights off on a tantrum. Reasons? Elite expectations. So in other words, spoiled. Minnie has collapsed due to extreme exhaustion. Alright, White. Oh, I can't actually do anything. So, I guess, she can't use the bed anymore? Well, Minnie gave up. Game? This is the part where I tell you that Minnie never joined the colony. Advanced starvation was the reason. I guess we're gonna be doing this again. Now, let's see if you'll actually join the colony this time around, because I don't think this is a colony where you have a choice in leaving. And Sarah says no. Oh, she's been converted. Alright. Alright, so now you are a guest, so you need your own guest room. Alright, you may have that one. Alright, so I don't think you have any money, and you're probably going to be the only guest for right now. And I'm trying to recruit you anyway, so... Alright, let's see if the Wonder actually shows up. Where's my new colonist? Oh boy. Oh yeah, Minnie left the guest tab, so... Problem is that she's still in the base. And that's a flat screen television research completed. Well, I'm pissed off Minnie's faction because I arrested Minnie because she kept trying to steal my food, or rather she did. Alright. I'm sorry it had to end this way. Oh well. It is what it is. Go see a doctor, Victor? Well, it's off on a corpse session. Let's go see who it is. Is it gonna be Marjot again? It was indeed Marjot again. Right, yeah. Harpy the one went back to the wild, and we got our first batch of Double Strand. So we need to start making Double Strand t-shirts and pants, so we can start getting into that now. Clear all Double Strand, and same thing with the shirts. Let's see, is everybody over here? Nope. We're still waiting on, one. Which is, Gouda. Alrighty then. Hold fire. Set force target. And then we're gonna pass out the mortar orders. Everybody has a shotgun variant of some kind, so... Yeah, that's the current loadout. Lodu has a pump shotgun, everybody else has a chain shotgun. Right, so the Metroids are coming, so we're gonna be forcing them to fight us in a place that's more advantageous to us. Okay, not near 8. Not near the turrets. Alright. Come and get us. Alright, so R.I.P. Nora's left eye. And hopefully we don't see White have to suffer for my incompetence. I want Lodu and the other one. Death in 23, so you go home. Rhoda. Death in 21, so you also go home. We can take care of that Sergeant Suppressor later. Your lives are more important to me now. And of course there always has to be one special Metroid that dodges the raids. Oh dear. Well, Coda went berserk. Stabilize bleeding, and you, Nora. You didn't rescue White. Who is somehow still alive. Never mind, you're going off on a daze. Oh boy, let's do this one again. Alright, you can shoot at the holler bots, not my colonists. Oh dear, not the tractor bot. Well, Rhoda went down. Right, just having Nora clear out the Metroid gestators. What is now catatonic? Right, Nora and Dowda are gonna be the ones destroying that citrus suppressor with their chain shotguns. And Nora's fully healed. On with Rhoda. And by fully healed, I mean still missing a left eye. Oh well, nothing a prosthetic can fix. So deal with that once and for all. Right, that's that nightmare over. Delta's gone off on a sad wander. Have fun. Rhoda's having a tantrum. And White is no longer catatonic. Hooray! Oh hey, something different from all the Metroids. It's just tribals. Alright. I think our chain shotgun should be able to deal with this one. Victor, where are you? Oh, you're going to your room. Alright, once you get in there, you are going to stay in that room. Because it is the safest place for you. And recall the bots. Alright, so that batch of raiders is fleeing now. Alright, they're attacking the dummies, so that's good. That's why I built the dummies. Alright, so that batch of raiders is fleeing now, so that's good. And then they're probably just gonna stand there. Lord, Brave, Kind, Tortured Artist, Super Immune, what? Yoink. I said yoink. Let's see if we can't, yoink a chimpanzee. I said it can psychically death. Alright. Please go down. Nope, not like that. Alright, Lanto. That's just annoying voice. Me. Death in 8 seconds. I don't think so. Our tamer friend here, animals 12, no. It's mostly because of the chemical fascination. Hey, Choreo, Brave, Melee 13, Ugly, Tortured Artist, Psychopath, and we can deal with all that. That's in 3 hours, though. Delta. Still lies bleeding on, Choreo. And we're going to go yoink ourselves another person. Hopefully. Assuming our prisoner friend hasn't, mysteriously checked the budget. Nope, they brought an ER bot attending to them, so that's great. As for you, Tario, death in 2, death in 1, And never mind, we aren't steadying them. How tragic. Right, that's all of them. Delta can finally go home. Deacon starts that, and I think I have to put them all in the corpse pile now. As for our prisoner friend, let's see now. So you were going to make it. Convert! Well, that backfired. They were at 93% certainty. They were at like 70 or so. Oh dear. Keep converting Lord. And now it's at 43% certainty for the Womanly Garden for Lord. Victor is down catatonic. Oh. I forgot to release them from the room. That might explain things. Whoopsies. Rescue vector. Uh-huh. Well, this has to be a for guest room. Rhoda, rescue vector properly. And we have a successful conversion on Lord. Recruit. Well, I can now make mini guns now. In fact, I think that sounds like a great idea. Hopefully after I get some fabrication going. Let's see now. Right, it's number 8, so let's bump it up to the front of the queue. Just so I can get that going as soon as possible. Lights off on a tantrum, running things in the room. Alright, have fun, White. Oh boy, a heat wave. Well, it looks like everybody has their own personal dining room now, since, yeah, I decided to do that. You know, just to give Lord a, table and chair to eat from. Mostly because I thought that would be nice, and help, with the recruitment process. Of course, that meant everybody has to have one. And that's the auto cannon turret research completed. On to fabrication. Ooh, hey, cargo pods, let's just see what's inside. 7 wake up. Alright. Well, Delta's on his hand wonder. Well, Lord's about ready to join the colony. Boy's off on another tangent because of her pessimism. Lord has officially joined the colony. And is now on an alcohol binge. Lord's turn to go off on a daze. Boy's off on another daze. And there's a sighted drone named at the women. RIP 751. Rhoda is going off on a tantrum because of the high-sighted drone. Delta's turn for an alcohol binge, so let's just short-circuit it. And make sure she doesn't get any. Alcohol. Oh, it's the Mosmere drink. Well, draught. Whatever. It's off everything else, too. They're remotely related to drugs. And just off everything else that's junk. Cause yeah. Oh boy! Drop pod rain. And it's one of those they'll just sit around and wait for us to, well, show the aliens from afar. Good! I miss those kind of raids. Alright, let's see, I've got 5 mortars, and I've got 5 soldiers. All of you head over here. Lord. You may have a chain shotgun. Actually, that is, no dues chain shotgun. Right. Time to report to the mortars for your mortar orders. So that means you did this one. Yeah, I'm just gonna make it nice and easy. Something like this. You know, why is it whenever somebody goes down, it's always down? Well, at least the turrets are working in my favor. Well, Nora's gonna... Okay, they're fleeing now. Good. Medical assistant. Can't do medical. Make it make sense. Right, you, Ken. Right, death in 10. Please go down without dying. I'd love to have you. Good. Capture. Activate the medical droids. Nora. Actually, you were busy capturing Ken. Alright, so everybody's just about ready. Now, I just didn't clear out the rest of the raiders. Capture Ken, because I keep forgetting, that you're, doing that. But sometimes, words just don't work for me. Ooh, marine armor. Sadly, the raider died before I could grab it. Well, this emergency bot will be tending to, kin soon. Let's see, will I be joined by a colony by another person? Gauda's, fine. Kin's gonna make it. Hot dog. Convert. Lord decided to go catatonic. Somebody go grab that. And grab Lord. Gauda's still down. Who's the closest one? Or it could just be an ER bot. Lodo has decided to go berserk. Alright, please don't kill them. Well, I'm gonna have to ask you to drop all of your weapons, Lodo. Because you're shooting at my colonist. Better. Actually, rest you. And then go grab, everything else. Haplo. Engineer. Animals 14, caring. Well, crafting, I mean, not caring. Well, I can always use another crafter for my, colony, so hefty hoppity yoink. Also yoink the, assault rifle, too. You know, I wish, the colonists would just stop beating out the fires when there's rain. Because that's kind of a pointless activity to do when there's rain. When you could be doing so much more with your time. Ah, dear. This is just gonna be a thing, isn't it? Oh, it's because of all those stupid, well, dummies that I placed. Ay, 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 ay. That's in 8 hours. I hope the ER bots will see you soon. Plus, let's just activate this one. And I think it might be tending to our prisoner friend. Rhoda's off on a sad wander. Ooh, cheer. Oh yeah, unwaveringly loyal. Right, so Haplo's gonna make it. Convert. And Nodo is down. Again. Well, I was wondering why we weren't running at full speed. Turns out there's a raider, that was, still alive up here. Nora's gonna, take him out. And, yep, that takes care of that. Alright, who else do I have to worry about? Oh. Well, the turrets can have you. Well, this person is about to, well. Oh, and Pyromaniac. Never mind. Right, that should be everybody. Victor's off on a food bench, have fun. Haplo's having a crisis of belief. And run. I see how it is, Haplo. And hey, Haplo is fully healed now, so that's great that they're back on their feet. And you know what? I feel like doing a bit of reform, so let's see now. Alright, not that one. Can we just add individualist? Yes, we can. Let's see now. Alright, so that one's done, and individualist, done. Right, can't do anything else. And that screen. Well, very fast research speed is on now. I don't think I'm ever gonna run into a tiger in this place, but no well, it is what it is. And I think that should take care of that. Ooh, hey, a wonder wants to join. Smelly! Plants level is 14. Will they actually show up? Server says no. Well, we managed a successful conversion on 10. So that means, recruit. And that's the Omni robot. Its research completed. Flights off on a sad wonder. And Order is back on his feet again, so that's nice to have him back. And let's just put in a granite flooring for right now. So yeah, Lord's here. Oh boy, a cold snap. Bailey's best stat is crafting at still almost 10. And I wonder if he's gonna actually show up. And Service says no. You know, you're in a cold snap when all the plants start kicking the bucket for some mysterious reason. Most likely because of the temperature. Something tells me I don't think we're going to be getting that wonder joining anytime soon. I probably should have changed the rituals worn over to something else. Oh well, it is what it is. And I'm just rotated for the moonlit. So I don't get the debuff from rejecting a colonist. Day 257, there was a compacted steel meteorite, and it fell way over here by the ruins. It's just free steel, so why not? Day 258, White's off on a food binge, and Hapla's gone berserk. And they have ran straight into White, funnily enough. Well, fiddlesticks. The best I can do is ask you to, please don't kill the prisoner, White. I don't want another prisoner dying on me, especially after I fought so hard to get these two new colonists. Alright, White has backup now. Right, and that takes care of you. And yeah, Lodu, what happened to your loadout? Oh right, I took it off of you because you decided it would be funny to attack some of the other colonists or something like that. Oh well. We can always put it back on to you. Excuse me. Yeah, that was why I took it from you. You kept attacking people. Oh dear. Right, so I think reloading the game puts that behavior. It's either that or Rhoda's just not within range. Let's see now. What happens if I introduce you into Rhoda's room? Are you going to do what I think you're going to do? Nope, it really did fit the behavior. And that's bionic replacement, so I can now make my own bionic eyes. And let's get the fabrication bench up and running. Too bad I don't have the components. I wonder what happened to them. It couldn't possibly have been spent on more power generation, right? Yeah, well, I can just buy more from these robot traders. 2 to be exact. And now I have a fabrication bench. Let's start making components. 10 of them. I want at least 20 at all times. And then another fabrication bench. Can go right over here. Oh hey, looks like I'm gonna be dealing with the raid soon. Oh, it's just a bunch of tribals with their primitive weapons. I don't think they brought enough. Yep, just a bunch of short bows and yeah, that's all I have to worry about. And it's even the kind of raid that will let you just shell them from afar. Alright, Lord, go pick up that LMG. And recall the bots. Right, since everybody's down manning a mortar, let's report the tribals. I'm thinking this batch of raiders, since that's the biggest one. Open fire, please. Let's see how they liked it. Probably should be building some tot shells, but oh well. Right, now they're coming in after us. Actually, how are you gonna approach this? That batch of raiders is gonna run into the turrets. As is this one, so I'm just gonna have you go out this side. And not go through that door. And yeah, they're probably gonna destroy the turrets and blow themselves up. Just like that. Okay, how did that one not blow up? And Lodu is down again. Hello, dude. What am I gonna do with you? Alright, so now they're fleeing. Awesome. Lord, you know fetch Lodu. And by fetch, I mean stabilize the bleeding. And now this batch of raiders is fleeing. Good. So, I currently have the choice between Tiger, who is a misogynist, and Sardine, who is a misandrist. I'm thinking neither. And then there's a cat here who is kind, early bird. Hippity hoppity, yoink! Alright, Victor can also leave, yeah, Victor is free to roam around the country now. As are the ER bots, so, Lord. Go rescue Lodu. And looks like we need to go save our ER bots from some passy tribals. Just like that. Oh yeah, this whole, batch of beds are now for prisoners. Yeah, good thing I built them. Lurcha, plain cutter, volatile, kind. Death in 3. Snake, death in 3. Chemical interest, I think, Lurcha might be getting a prison cell, so... Rhoda. Stabilize. Then capture. You go home. And we're just gonna finish off everybody else since I don't think I can actually take anybody. Oh hey, Baboon finally collapsed. Let's see, mining 11, careful shooter, death in 3. Rhoda. Stabilize, then capture. And yeah, Lurcha made it over here just fine, so... Convert! Victor's off hiding in his room, so have fun. Right, kind of embarrassing that I forgot to have them start recruiting Haplo. Oh well, it is what it is. Lodu, what go juice? Yeah, Lodu's off on a go juice on day 260. Go juice binge. Oh boy, infections. Let's have that for Baboon. Who's the only one? And you need to be repaired. Well, we got a conversion on somebody, and it was, Lurcha. So, recruit. Haplo's gone berserk again. Alright, time to go, put Haplo back in prison. Luckily, we got, another prison cell, so even if he does destroy the door, well... I'd rather feel more where that came from. Alrighty then, that takes care of that. What? Don't touch your Haplo. Day 262, White's off on another food binge. And she also created a granite table master work for the prison cells. So I guess that's neat. And if you're wondering, Baboon has developed an immunity to the infection, so that's great to hear. Well, it's Baboon's turn to go berserk. Alright, all of you, time to go pummel Baboon back down. And it's Ken's turn to go berserker. Really? Wow. Right, alright, you two. Go deal with, Ken, actually. Actually, you and, Rhoda are dealing with, Baboon, you and Lodu are gonna go deal with, Ken. Alright, so a passing Lauren decided to, help with, Baboon. and shot him. Luckily not to death. Although, I can't imagine she's too happy about having her left leg being shot off. Oh well, we can fix that. Alright, kid. You know what's gonna happen next to you? Cause, I think you might be, in a 3v1. And yep, it ended exactly how you think it was gonna end. Speaking of a new left leg, I think I'm just gonna manufacture one, cause I can do that. Make a bionic leg, and make a bionic eye, because, Nora wants a new eye. Also because, Nora here, had his left eye burnt out. Rhoda decided to go catatonic, and did it in the most convenient place to do that, for her, in a room. Day 265, Lord is off on a daze. Pablo goes berserk, again. You know, let's just wait until, the rest of them show up. Cause that Butterbot Tier 2 is determined to ruin that escape plan. And it's a good thing for us that it's there. Alright, so let's see now. Go here. Let the prisoner out. Recall them that bot, and tell you three to go, well, it's clobbering time, basically. Come on, you know you want to. I'm giving you a free way out. Except there's nowhere really for you to go since, yeah. Floating island! And no way to the surface. Safely, anyways. I mean, we could toss you over, but, that might run the risk of causing too much fall damage to you. And I don't think you want that. Looks like we have another conversion. On Baboon. Recruit. And Haplo's resistance has been fully broken, so, well, just about. Yeah, resistance is at 0.9. And Ken's resistance has been fully broken. For realsies. How about you, Haplo? Yep, also broken. Welcome aboard, Haplo. Remember that prison cell? It's your new home. Assign. And let's just get you set up and off to the races. Oh hey, you can actually be a pretty good handler. 14, too bad I don't have any animals for you to handle. You can also go on construction. Everybody does touring last. And hey, a backup crafter in case something happens to either Rhoda or White. Rhoda's at 14, Rhoda's at, well, White is at 10. Also, Ken has officially joined the colony. You need a bedroom. It can just be this, room. For colonist, Ken. Yep. So that's two people that has joined the colony now. Both were former prisoners. Oh well, it is what it is. And you can also be an artist, Ken. And of course our doctor. Even though you're only at level 5 and our ER bots are at level 8. So, oh well, it is what it is. And we are being attacked immediately. By, Dotheria. And the new people do not have, weapons, so they can set this one out. Alright, Victor. You stay in there. Everybody else, report for active combat. We have hostiles inbound. Are they going to come in after us? Ew. Straight for the turrets, I see. Good. No, this is a rocket launcher, but that is a modular hybrid rifle. RP Hollerbot, tier 2. Oh well, we've got plenty more where that came from. Alright, so that batch of raiders is fleeing, and now the other one is fleeing too. Alright. Rescue Nora, and rescue Y. Yeah, if you can stop fighting my ER bots, that'd be lovely. Not the cleaner bot. Oh boy, infection. Rhoda has an infection in her torso. I really should have somebody go in and clean up all the blood. I think that's gonna be you, Lord. One of the downsides of playing on a floating island is that the raiders can't leave. You're stuck dealing with killing them all. Darn it, Apple, you were supposed to be fixing the robots, but no one else. Who else can do that? Oh, right. No, Steel. Ow. What's all this? Because that looks an awful lot like Sword Steel. Rhoda's decided to go help the prisoners escape. That's not allowed. So, sorry, Rhoda. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. Can't have a colonist inducing the prisoners to escape, but, If, the colonist in question is downed. Welcome to the colony, Lurcha. Remember that prison cell? It's your new home. And what is catatonic again? Oh well, it is what it is. Lords went off on an insulting spree, and yeah, we had a good true fair. And the Wonder wants to join. Wanna bet that we're not gonna be getting that Wonder actually showing up? And yep, I was right, no wonder. Well, looks like Baboon went berserk. So now we have to go and deal with this mess. Try not to kill him. I thought I said try not to kill him, you dingus. Well, he's already bleeding out anyway, so this shouldn't be too hard. And I guess that's gonna be Kid's job. Capture. And stabilize. Well, that was a terrible party of truth. Well, Honor wants to join, but the only way they're getting here is if they have a shuttle. And yep. Honor did not show up at all. Day 274, there's a Blight on the heel route. I guess it's Lurch's turn for a food binge. Have fun. And just drop the steel from this on the floor. Oh boy! Lieutenant Winter has arrived. Oh hey, Baboon has officially joined the colony. So I guess you may have this bedroom now, Baboon. As for Delta, yeah, she's still down. And will be for the foreseeable future until I have researched bioregeneration. And then we can just chuck her in and, well, have her back after a while. Well, that's advanced geothermal power research completed. On to advanced nuclear power. Day 279. Looks like there's a party going on. Looks like we get to deal with a sighted ship. So I've got 4 more mortars. Alright, everybody, go report to the mortar area. And you, Victor, are just gonna hang out inside the base, and the robots are just gonna be recalled. Right, so it should be that Mantinoid, which is the Diabolus, I think. Yep, Diabolus. That's a Mantinoid boss, by the way. And we're gonna be showing it from afar, where it's nice and safe, and then they get to deal with all the turrets that I've built. And hopefully it actually works. Because, yeah, I kind of sunk in a lot of resources to them. And that's why we're doing it. And because I don't want my colonists to end up taking the bucket. Alright. Open fire. Well, metroids are definitely up. And the metroids are coming. Alright, so we're just gonna let the turrets go to work. And forbid that door, forbid that door, forbid that door. Victor, you are dismissed. Well, good news, this side is just about finished. And oh hey, the turrets have worked on this Diablos. Yep, we've straight up killed a Diablos with turrets. Let's see now, Victor, where are you? Oh, in there. You don't need to be in there. You don't have any weapons, so you may have a chain shotgun. As for you, you also don't have any weapons, so you may also have this chain shotgun. Everybody else, yeah, we're gonna sneak in it and around the back and just, hopefully the metroids are shooting at the dummies and not us. That's literally why I had the dummies, is for them to be shot at. Alright, so that side has been entirely wiped out. Onwards to wiping out this side. Yeah, just about had the tractor bot die, and that would have been tragic. Luckily, I recalled it just before it got itself killed. And yeah, now we're just cleaning up after the turrets. And I think that's everybody. Yep, that's everybody. Not a single colonist died. So that's great. Now I just have to clean it up. And, yeah. Oh, boy. Looks like, we might have to start putting out the fires. Oh, well. Well, I guess sinking all those, resources into the, turrets was a good idea. Oh, hey, a signal chip. I wonder if I have any more of those. Yep, there's 2. At the very least. And there's a 3rd. And no do, just to analyze one of them. Nope. The card's Metanator. Downer has sadly passed away. Malnutrition. Well, fiddlesticks. Oh well. I guess she gets a sarcophagus. In the sanctuary. Oh, that would be why. I kind of forgot to unforbid the door. Oops. All right, let's get her into this sarcophagus. Right, there. Apple went off on a daze. Lurcha went off on a tantrum. Renantine's in a room. The final straw was a colonist died. Due to my own gross negligence. Lodu went off on a daze. Or rather sadness. Unsightly environment was the final straw. Day 284 White's off on a daze. And there's the advanced nuclear power plant research completed. And oh yeah, let's do the burial for Galga. Yep, died due to my own stupidity. And it was a good one. Day 286, charterpods have fallen from the sky, and let's just see what's inside. And it's all the way down over here. Jewelberries, 101. Okay, Lord's off on a sad wonder. On day 287, Lodo's turn for a sad wonder. Reason? Hungry. Alright. Oh hey, a wanderer wants to join. Izzy, best sad animal, still level 10. Will she actually show up though? Service says no. So that's just a way of avoiding the negative bullet that comes with rejecting that quest. As well, you run a colony like this. Looks like Lord has created a steel small sculpture, legendary quality. Let's just see what the artwork is like. This sculpture bears an image of an abstracted rendering of lonesomeness. The work made severe and think of togetherness. The lower part of the image is dominated by hundreds of authors. What does authors have to do with any of that? That's what I want to know. Day 290, Baboon's off on an insulting spree. And Lord, well, is on his way to a full minigun loadout. Haplo is already there. And it looks like Rhoda and Baboon got into a bit of a social spat over the insulting spree. Lurch is off on a sad wonder. Poor mood. Alright. You know, I just realized I literally cannot do this quest because, well, please point to the drifters. No, seriously, where are they? Well, so much for that one. Light's off on a sidetrack bench. Day 292. Rhoda's off hiding in a room. And I can now make my own advanced components. Hooray! Right, I needed to make advanced components before I can make an analoom, so... Advanced components times 10, do until you have, I want to say 20, because I want to make an advanced nuclear power plant. Alright, so that's the first batch of 10 advanced components, so let's see. Right, the advanced nuclear power plant required 10 advanced components. I did that. Put it right there, please. Well, everybody enjoyed that Party of Truth, and the Wonder Ones joined. Yana. Best at mining still level 11, sure. And she didn't show up. Well, so yeah, that's the advanced nuclear power plant built, and that's 20,000 watts of power all day, every day, so we can start removing some of the solar panels that I had built, just to stave off an energy crisis in the colony. And those are never fun to deal with. And yeah, if I had to guess, the entire colony could be powered by 2 of these advanced nuclear power plants. And yeah, I think it's high time to start taking down the solar generators and the wind turbines. Also because I brought some nuclear power plants to, well, supplement them, if not outright replace them. And hey, we have some new lovers, Haplo and Lurcha. Alright. I think I'm gonna be putting a double bed in Haplo's room. And making it steel. On that note, I think they need some place to get married in the first place. So, marriage spot, they can get married by the farms. Right here should do the trick. And yes, the advanced nuclear power plants are keeping up with the entire colony. 15,000 watts of surplus, by the way. Oh yeah, I guess the bionic eye was completed at some point. So let's finally put it into, who was it that had the missing eye? Oh yeah, Nora. At least I think it was Nora. Yep, left eye burnt out. Nose shattered. Operations. Install bionic eye left. And let's see now, the primary medical bot is going to be an Omnibot, or rather an emergency bot. And then some backup emergency bots. Like so. And here comes the operation. Sort of. Well, now it's here. And it worked. And now Nora has a left eye again. See, it even shows up in the portrait. Yeah, I think it looks cool. And I guess we have a bionic leg for Baboon, who needs a new one. And yep, same thing as before, since the Omnibots are, funnily enough, the best medics we have. Right alongside the emergency response bots. So let's just get 2 of those again. And here comes the new leg. Hopefully. And it worked. So yeah, Haplo went down to a social spat. It's just a bunch of bruises and cracks, and at least one crack. Shouldn't be too hard. And we have successfully made it to day 300. Give it up for the bid 300. Oh yeah, I guess I kind of forgot to send people over here to, well, clean up this, Machinoid raid. Well, it is what it is. Pablo is now catatonic. Oh boy. Lucky he was in his bed. High-sided drone was the final straw. RIP 751, because high-sided drone, again. And it looks like we have another, granite small sculpture, legendary. Representation of a pistol. The whole image is depicted by the careful arrangement of dozens of goblins. Day 304. What is on a days? You know, I think it's high time we actually build a rat room. You know, like an actual dedicated rat room. I think somewhere over here by the turret should be good enough. And I guess 13 by 13 should do the trick. By that I mean, let's just expand it out a little bit more. Just so I can have the 13 by 13 space be enclosed by walls. Lurch is off on a sad wander. Poor mood. Alright. And it looks like there's a party going on somewhere. Not in the new rat room, that's for sure. And it's in the kitchen. Alright. And we have a minigun. By Omnibot, tier 2, 1. Alright. Let's see, who doesn't have a lot of weapons? Oh yeah, that's you, Lurch. You have basically a chain shotgun and that's it. Well, Apple's back and White's off on another days. Oh boy, it's the flu. And it's Lord Lurcha and Haplo all have the flu. Our emergency bot should be getting on top of that real quick. And now we can start building some actual recon armor, which is probably a fair bit better than the plastic and plate armor that we've been using. I'm surprised it's lasted this long, to be brutally honest with you. Oh boy, it's a raid. Alright, luckily they've fallen in an area outside the base. Victor, you stay in here. Recall all the bots. And we're gonna just lead them all the way down to the turrets and let the turrets take them apart. To let us anyways. If not, I think it's just gonna be a, brawl. Well, they can have fun dealing with all the miniguns. Yeah, we're gonna lose a few bots, that's just how it goes. And now they're fleeing. Yeah, that was pretty quick. And yep, miniguns are OP in large quantities. Alright, Baboon, where I'm gonna send you off to the doctors. Right, that's right, I never, set that up. Well, you rescue Nora. And let's just, resummon all the bots. And start repairing the robots. And just use the, healthy villagers to, deal with the surviving raiders. Please stop trying to kill my hauler bots. What did they ever do to you? That's what I would like to know. And of course, there's always that one goober that gets inside and tries to kill off my ER bots. So let's just deal with that. Permanently. Like so. Lurch is off on a tantrum. Observed course was the final straw. Well, duh! We just fought off a raid. Did pretty well, too. And I hope I don't lose anybody. How's Baboon doing? Hell yeah, fully healed. Great. Nora? Yeah, you'll be fine. You're fine. You're gonna be fine shortly, Legu. It's just, Lurcha, who's been a bit of a goober. Alright, Lurch has, recovered from the mental break. And here comes an ER bot. So yeah, Lurch is gonna be fine. Ooh, Clara, Wimp, Crafting 18. Death in 3 hours. Victor, instead of eating that, meal, let's grab another colonist. Alright, so hopefully I should be able to, save this person and use him, for ourselves. And Survey says, yes! Alright, capture. Hippity hoppity, you're being converted. Temple's off on a side wonder, and Patchen, and it's Clara, who is our, new person. Hopefully. Crafting still too low, 5 minimum. Alright, White, repair the robot. I think you're gonna be, doing a lot of repairing robots. No dude's off on a food binge. I said repair the robot. Who's off on an insulting spree and got into a bit of a social spat against Taplow. Baboon's turn for a sad wonder. And we had a pretty great troop fair just to celebrate our epic victory. Alright, pretty easy epic victory over the, enemies. Yoink that, bolt action, and yoink the sniper. Ooh, hey, a minigun. I think that was one of ours, actually. Oh boy, a wonder wants to join. Wanna bet that we're not gonna be getting that wonder? Accept. Where's the new person? Yeah, that's right, I don't see them. Well, we have managed a successful conversion on Clara over here, so recruit. White's off on a tantrum, and the target is advanced nuclear power plant. It's not the end of the world if one of them gets destroyed. I brought plenty more where that came from. Yeah, I brought 4 more. In fact, let's build another 4. Because why not? You never know when you need the extra power. But seriously, why the advanced nuclear power plants? What did they ever do to you, White? And it looks like White is losing the fight of, over this advanced nuclear power plant to a Builderbot. Builderbot 7 to be exact. And will she actually win, or will the robots win in the end? It's, man versus machine. And we've already built 4 more. So it really doesn't matter if we lose another one. And she lost the fight. Machines 1, people 0. Rather, meatbags. Oh dear. Oh boy, a cold snap, how scary. You know you're in a cold snap when all the plants start kicking the bucket. I think that's my cue to start building some hydroponics. Where though? Cause I basically monopolize this space for turrets. I don't even have hydroponics researched. Well, gonna have to fix that. Right after the marine armor. I know you had toss electric stone cutting on the list, cause that's the thing that I forgot to do. Hydroponics can go after marine armor. Just so I can start cranking out better armor for the colonists so they have more survivability. And of course the hydroponics are going to be for feeding the colonists. Because I think everybody would like to keep a full stomach. Even though, funnily enough, that's never really been an issue in this colony. At least, not after daylight 150. Well, looks like there's a metronoid cluster. With a climate adjuster. Well, probably just, been buying up some reinforced barrels. Alright, let's start making, hundreds of those. And they're up. Well, I guess it's time we have to fight them. Nora, grab another minigun, please, before you head out. Yes, please shoot the, turrets and not the colonists. Well, Kin's, doing his job as the heavy, weapons guy. Granted, we got multiple of them. So he's really not that special in the grand scheme of things. Okay, so the armor is doing its job. Oh, Clara. YouTuber. Alright, Haplo. Kinda forgot to, have you accounted for. Well, I guess we're just going in and yellowing this one. Well, that takes care of the, climate adjuster. And now we just have to clear out the rest of the metanoids. And yeah, this is just gonna be how it is. And yeah, I think that takes care of all of them, except you, Lodu. You had the honor of dealing with this, MacBarther, since you're the only one that's actually at full health. Alrighty then. Also, that ends well. So yeah, it turns out yellowing it just worked. Surprisingly enough. Nora wasn't anywhere near the fighting, so... Yep. And there it goes. Nice job, Lodu. Lord's off on a tantrum. How badly hurt are you? Oh. Just a bunch of bruises and cracks, so not too shabby. You're bleeding. Death in 15. No immediate danger from your bleeding. No immediate danger. No immediate danger. No immediate danger. That's what I like to see. And I think it's high time to, we did a basic hospital join in this colony. It's about time anyways. Well, the hospital doesn't have a roof, yet. But at least the building's complete. Why, you silly goober. There's nowhere to go. Yep. That's how it's done. And haul in that minigun, please, Lord. Well, Lord just gave up on the hauling the minigun. Oh well, at least the haulerbot came by and grabbed it. And now we have a roof over our hospital. How lovely. Rhoda and Nora are both having tantrums. Rhoda, numbing cold was the final straw. Advanced nuclear power plant. Nora, random furniture, items, and structures. Poor mood. Final straw was darkness. Well, I can finally make marine armor, so that's what I'm going to be doing. So no more of the, plasteel plate armor or anything like that. So let's see now. Marine armor and marine helmet. And let's just butt those to the front of the tube. Looks like we brought a masterwork. Lord Steel Small Sculpture. Alright. And oh yeah, I guess we lost a, advanced nuclear power plant. Oh well. It is what it is. Yes, I'm at the stage where I can just dismiss it as, well, not important. Rather, no big deal if I lose a single advanced nuclear power plant. You know, hey, hydroponics has been, successfully researched. So that's great. Well, I think this is gonna be my hydroponics basins. And I see people are, receiving their first, kit of, marine armor. Well, that's gonna be 56, large auto hydroponics basins, when that's done. But right now, they just need to work on the floor. Well, the floor is done. Now all I have to do is, have them put in the large auto hydroponics basins. All 56 of them. All I have to say is, rip my steel supply. Well, that's bioregeneration, research completed. So I should be able to, finally fix, Lodu's, mangled star on the brain. If, that's indeed how that works. Hopefully it is how it works. So, how much space do we need? Oh, that's right. Why is it under ideology? You'd think it would be under biotech, but no. Ay. Right, so let's just move these dummies around a bit. Expand this hospital out, and by expanding I mean attach another room to it, since that's what we're going to be doing to fit in some Powergeneration thingies. Looks like the order's off on a insulting spree. Final straw, tortured artist. I can't help you there, Lord. You know, I think I'm just gonna start spamming steel shooter turrets since they have long ranges in the slaughter turrets. What other turret shenanigans can I get into? Well, I guess I've got a little while longer to go. Still have to research the advanced solar power and the advanced wind turbines. Maybe I don't need the advanced wind turbines. Looks like the truth fair we just had was unforgettable. And now that this little area next to the hospital has been cleared out of its grass, well, let's finally put the bioregeneration stuff in there. At some point. I think this dummy will have to be moved elsewhere. And it looks like there's a sergeant suit aimed at the women. Well, I'm officially fresh out of steel. Which is kind of hilarious if you think about it. Well, we had a fun party of truth, and a wonder ones to join. Speedy! Best at medical skill level 9. Alright. And that was a no-show. Masterwork, but this modern and insightful story is written from the point of view of a surgeon as he fights against his community's social norms. It's widely original and remarkably well crafted. The plot twists are unpredictable but also feel inevitable. This book was published on the 14th of Judith, 5349. Masterwork quality. Recreation drain multiply 225%. Discover quest. Yoink! And we are now allied to the Cosmic Corporation. Alright, I guess we have a quest. Fortify attack. Right, I can't do that one because I don't think I have the proper technology to even do that in the first place. No shuttles. Transport pods, but that's really not the proper tech that you use for something like that. That's the shuttles. Well, these are all gonna be rice. And I think this batch of Auto hydroponics is just gonna be double strand. Because why not? Day 334 looks like there's a Hyperzen fair going on. And it was pretty boring according to the attendees. And there's advanced solar power research completed. Day 335, that was a pretty boring real advent that we just had. Day 336, that Hyperzen Jubilee was pretty fun, according to everybody who went. And it looks like White went off on a food binge. The final straw was Supreme Expectations. I should probably switch over to lavish meals now that I actually had the rice for it. When I get to tier 3 robots, that is. Which is coming up pretty shortly. And that's the tier 3 robots research completed. Alrighty then. So that just bumps up the robots at skill level of 13. Which is pretty nice. And that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. Right, you require 10 robotic components. Alright. Lord has gone off on a sad wonder. Intense pain was the final straw. Oh, it's the nose. Well, that's the advanced wind turbine research completed. And it looks like there's a marriage going on. Haplo and Lurcha. Alright. And it's gonna be at that marriage spot. Alright, so the kitchen tier 3 has been deployed, so let's just switch over to lavish meals indefinitely. Vegetarian lavish meals. Go until you have, I wanna say, 30. Oh boy, a Maginoid cluster. Oh, over there. And it's an EMI dynamo, so we need to get rid of that pretty quickly. All soldiers report to the mortars for your orders. And robots. Recall all. And I'm gonna have to remember to unforbid that door so Victor doesn't end up like Dalda. Cause yeah, that happened. Alright, you go grab your minigun. Like so. So hold fire, and then we're just gonna pass out the mortar orders like so. Right, so everybody has their mortar orders now. Target that EMI dynamo, and open fire. Well, that angered the machinoids. Hopefully they should be dealing with the turrets. And they are. Yep, all those fancy new slaughter turrets that I just built. And yeah, the Metronoids are getting absolutely butchered by the turrets, so that's great. And here comes another salvo of shells and right, there it goes. And completely missed. Fiddlesticks. I really need some more EMP shells. Mortar, so this one can be an EMP shell as well. And yeah, I just decided to switch targets to the pikemen over here, just so they can stop blowing up my turrets. At least in theory. Okay, that dropped some of them. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to deal with that Metronoid cluster, well, the remnants of it anyways, personally. So, I guess it's time for the minigun spam. And yeah, everybody has their marine armor now, so hopefully it should increase their survivability. Especially when you're shooting at them at point-blank ranges. Right, so we've got 3 colonists that are downed. Can I just sneak in there with these, with this batch of colonists and just go after the mortars, at the very least? Or are they the turrets? Okay. Hold on, I thought the marine armor was supposed to increase its survivability. You know what? Screw it. We're gonna get... go home and get patched up. Release the robots. Also, one is done catatonic. And you 3 are dismissed. Go home to the, hospital. Oh, Haplo. No immediate danger, though. And of course, the solar flare comes in to kick our teeth in. And yeah, I think this batch of Metronoids is, I'm gonna sneak in. That's kind of annoying. I can't even tell the robots to just go back to their things. Bye. See, this time I did not forget about Victor. No nutrition, trivial. Gee, I wonder why. Well, that batch of Metronoids was dealt with by Loda and Rhoda, but mostly Rhoda. Nora needs a new spine. Go figure. Oh well. I can just make him one. Lord's off on a tantrum. Final shot was tortured artist. Go figure. And Lord should, of course, have gone off on a course session. I wonder, is it going to be Marjana again? It is indeed Galga. So, different person this time. And the solar flare is finally over. Well, the bionic spine is done. So... time to put in a new spine, I guess. And I should have two Omnibot Tier 3 somewhere in this list. Well, there's one. There's number 2. And of course, let's make sure there's an ER Bot Tier 2 in there. And confirm. And hey, we got 2 new lovers, and Nora has a new spine again. Hooray! And the new lovers are Victor and Lurcha. Baboon's off on a days. Clara. You did a new mini done. And I think I'm gonna have you three, start hammering the, metanoids. Something like this. Set force target, and it's gonna be the EMI Dynamo. That needs to go. And it looks like there's been a new batch of metanoids gestated, but, yeah. They ran headfirst into the turret, so, who cares? Yeah, that's how they're getting mulched by the turrets. In other words, they did their jobs. Alright, I guess we're gonna be yellowing this one. We kind of have to. So yeah, I guess we're just yellowing this now. And just getting most of them. Yeah. I just need to take that auto charge turret out, just like that. Well done. And now, take out the EMI Dynamo. Maybe not that close. Just like that. And of course, let's blow this one up. Just for certainty's sake, just like that. So now it counts as fully defeated. Good. Clara's off on a sad wonder. Have fun. Stuart, let's get at least one batch of Double Strand. Well, that's tier 4 robotics completed. And it feels like, yeah. We just started on tier 3. Oh well. It is what it is. So let's see now. Let's just deploy you. And deploy you. Haplo goes berserk in the middle of a hospital. Well, Bowie. All soldiers within range, and by that I mean autonomous, time to go bond Haplo over the head. And hopefully snap him out of it. At least that's it all. Cheated on by Lurcha. Well, that's gonna be hilarious when, or awkward. Yeah, awkward is a correct word. And there goes Haplo. I guess it's back to the hospital for you, Haplo. You know, Lurcha, you get to deal with that one. You made the mess. Now you get to clean it up, Lurcha. Oh boy, fibrous metanites. Luckily it's just Rhoda, Victor, and Baboon. Alright. Looks like there's only 2 more auto hydroponics basins I have to complete it. And then that's the auto hydroponics finished. Well, one more large auto hydroponics, and then this is done. And it's gonna be done shortly. Just like that. Looks like the also, Medhive is attacking, and they're gonna wait around. Whole bunch of Scythers on this side. Oh, it's literally just Scythers. Well, they didn't be mulched by the turrets. Not our problem. And here they come. And let's, watch them get shot, turned into Swiss cheese. By sheer volume of fire. You know, I thought that would work out better than, what I was planning. Oh well. Yeah, I think it's the lack of dummies, and RIP Hollerbot, tier 2, 4. We call all the bots. Yeah, that's just gonna happen. And now Clara needs to be rescued. Oh dear. And Mitch is just in the rec room just playing games. Well, Clara got chopped to pieces. And now you need a new kidney. Death in 12 hours, though. So I just asked the magistrate the marine armor. And yeah, I think, moral of this lesson is, not enough dummies. That's all I'll say. Alright, Victor, go rescue, and Clara. And I'm just looking around for kidneys for Clara. Not any fabrication benches. Machining table? No, I think I have to research, well, the toxin filtration for that. Oh, that's, number 14. Well, that's gonna get bumped, to the front. Along with the alleged stone cutting, because it's kind of embarrassing that I haven't figured that one out yet. It's late into this, run. Oh well. That can go right after Tier 5 robotics. Looks like Clara's gonna be fine. Well, outside of missing a kidney, that is. Well, you only need one of those. And no wonder you're ones to join. Yuna! Best at medical skill level 6. And yoink, and never mind, because that's a no-show. Well, that was a pretty boring party of truth. Well, that's a Tier 5 robot that's completed, so yeah. Onwards to toxin filtration. Day 354, everybody enjoyed that, Hyperzen Fair. Day 355, everybody had an unforgettable real advent. Well, everybody enjoyed that Hyperzen Jubilee on day 356. And that's toxin filtration, researched. So, I think somebody's getting a new kidney. I think that was Clara. Right, not under the, machining table. Yep. Just 2. If we're gonna be doing, toxin filtration kidneys, I might as well just make 2 and put them both in Clara for right now. Day 258, and it looks like we have a silver meteorite. So, yeah, the builder bots are gonna handle that one. Alright, and, since the kidneys are done, let's get them into Clara. Let's see. Install the toxifier kidney, left kidney, So where would the tier 4 mechanoids be? So there's one. Where's the other one? Or is that just not here? Oh dear. Oh well. Oh, that's right, it's the main, bot in charge. Alright. I understand now. Oh hey, there's orbital tech, so who knows, maybe some floating platforms are in order. Oxygen pump, orbital scanner, Let's see, now, any new floors? No. For some reason I thought that would unlock the, orbital platform so I can actually start building, oh. Well, looks like there's some air over here. Or whatever that is. Oh well, it is what it is. Oh boy, malaria, what fun. Ken and Nora both have malaria. Oh well, I guess the new emergency bots will get right on top of that real quick. Oh yeah, I guess these biosculptor pods are done. Heals off fresh wound, heal one random permanent injury, and restore small missing body parts like fingers and toes. Duration 21 days. Probably should have put some transhumanist, things for the religion. I think I can actually do that. Let's see now. Transhumanist. Alrighty then. Next, sleep accelerator preferred, biosculpting accelerated, 200%. Body modification approved. Eh, boy. I've got a feeling that age reversal thingy is gonna be a pain. And research specialist, high mind. Edit, remove the broad wrap. So there's no real clothing requirements. What else can I do? I just remove the tiger as a venerated weapon. Or venerated animal. Oh, I just see minigun is on the noble list of weapons, so let's do it. So hopefully that should counteract the, well... we'll need a minigun. Good. Alright. Right, Lodu, let's, get you into the, bioshelter pod over here. Yep. So that's in motion. And let's get the sleep accelerator stuff all set up. And yes, it has to be above the bed. For some bizarre reason for it to work. Alright, so that's that side taken care of. No, I don't think we ever got any gas. I just thought the joys of a floating island is guests are not common at all. Alright, so that takes care of that one. Now let's just do the hospital. Or in spaces that can have it anyways. I really should move the all-mounted climate controller. So let's do it. Something like this. What is off on a days? Horrific aging was the final straw. Oh boy, looks like we're under attack. By the, sprint ship. Alright, let's see what we're dealing with. Oh! Melee weapons. Well, they didn't have fun getting mulched by the turrets. And to further help them, get mulched by the turrets, well, I'm gonna, poke them with the mortars. So, let's see, now, let's go after the biggest group, which is this one over here. Alright. Alrighty then. Open fire. Let's see now. Yeah, that took out a good chunk of them. Alright, let's volley. Can go over to this, group. And then can get mulched by the turrets. After that, it's, literally not a problem. Alrighty, so that batch of raiders is now fleeing. Good. Now let's go poke the other batch of raiders into, attacking us. Wow, that actually took out a good chunk of them. 9 of them, to be exact. And now they're beginning their assault, so... go drive them up over there. And we're going to see if we can just yoink a couple. Just for funsies. And if they happen to cross into the path of the colonist miniguns, well... that's going to be on them. Yep, just like that. And now that batch of raiders is fleeing. Alright, let's, dismiss you. Make sure everybody is on the same page. And the ER bots are out and about. Thatratch. Psychopath early bird. Clara. Oh, that's an unwaveringly loyal. Never mind. Ironworld Pyramid Teetotaler. Would be an otherwise accessible colonist, but, that fireman had one. Oof. Undergrounder 9 So, in other words, perfect for the colony. Yoink! Kazurat. Charter, ascetic, believe it or not, also yoinked. Any more that I can just grab? It's that a few of you are just gonna have to stay, put and help, deal with the remaining raiders. Because, yeah, that's apparently the kind of, run we're having. Net out, chemical fascination, shooting 11, melee 12. Misandrous body matter. You'd fit right in, funnily enough. If you weren't a Misandrous, that is. Alright, Unwaveringly loyal. Turach bully. Sickly dormant psychopath. Lecture. Don't grab, Turach. Except, never mind, unwaveringly loyal. So, that is a big fat nada. Pavan, psychopath, early bird, body miner. Oh, hey, you'll fit right in. So, tent. Tent, capture. And it's just gonna be Lord finishing them off. And I guess that's just gonna be how it is. And it looks like Kid got headshotted by a minigun. Right, there's one left. It's, out and about. And it's you, Roz. And that Lord can be dismissed. Now, the real question is, are you gonna get Bob in here? Survey says, probably. In fact, definitely. You know what, Nora? Just capture. Skip the tending process. Oh, well, I wasted a, spot, so, execute. Can't do anything with you. I can't send you back, you're an enemy combatant, and, well... Right, so, convert. Convert. Dismissed, and convert. Death in 4 hours. Actually... Gee, I wonder how, Nataraj gets the bucket. Florida's having a tantrum. Reason? Rebuffed by Lurcha. Rhoda's off on a corpse session, and it was Delta. Pamphlet decided to give up again. Couldn't you try and do that, at least once? Well, sorry about this, Haplo. And that takes care of that. Alright, somebody has to go, take Haplo to the doctors, because, yikes! Right leg destroyed! Well, time to put a, new, leg into Haplo. Day 363, by the way, if you're wondering. And here comes the Omnibot, to the rescue. Right, so that's the bionic leg completed. Let's put it on to Haplo. It was the right leg. There's already 178.5 success rate. Probably could just get away with just that one. Oh well, I like being certain that it's gonna be success at 200%. Because that's max. And what do you know, the surgery succeeded. And that's precision rifling completed, as far as research goes. Welcome to day 365. And I think we brought one last Machinoid cluster. Alright, where is it? Oh, sighted donor. And there seems to be a shield. Well, poop. Mm-hmm. Well, I think this is a job for the mortars. And I think we had the first batch of Devil Strand. Alright. I'll be report to the mortars for your orders. Right, so that's the mortar orders passed out, so open fire. Well, they're up. And the sergeant owner is almost dead. So that's lovely. Apples off on a days, try not to get yourself hurt. Okay, Victor, what were you thinking? Just stay down in the rat room. And there goes the, sergeant owner. Alright, switch targets to the, night birthers. Specifically this one. You know what, screw it. We're going in yellowing it. And I think the turrets have dealt with enough that we should be able to just get away with it. And Rhoda just puts the absolute worst time to go off on an insulting spree. Nice job, Rhoda. Way to be a team player, you goober. R.I.P.Y. Right, that takes care of that. Uh-huh. Well, I guess the ER bots can get on top of that, hopefully, knock on wood. And Kin's off on a tantrum. Horrific aging was the final straw. R.I.P. Hollerbot tier 4. Also because the, rotary, the autocannon turret, or rather the rotary gun turret blew up. Right, so the sarcophagus is built. And, where did White go? I guess, somebody else is on it. Alright. Or, alternatively, she could just not exist anymore. In any capacity. Not even as a corpse. So yeah, I think this is where I'm gonna leave off the series, so like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video and its playlist all over social media to help out the channel and the algorithm for free. And if you want to support your channel financially, there's a link to my Ko-Fi in the description below, where you can do exactly that for as little as $1 a month. There's also the Amazon General Affiliate route if you want to support the channel that way. That's also appreciated if you happen to need anything off of Amazon. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!